Here's the most remarkable thing. And this is probably really super challenging for any of you to grasp, since most people, I'm guessing, don't even think this direction. And I can understand why. I never thought this direction either. I never thought that there was any other way other than what is presently. And what I'm talking about is this idea, and keep in mind it's just simple. It's only an idea. And it is an idea it's called money. It came from nowhere. Well, it came from somebody, but keep in mind it's just simple and plain. It's just an idea. It is not something that is actually necessary. What is necessary is very simple also. What is necessary is food. Can't get away from that. Shelter. Can't get away from that. And we need clothing. Anyway, we go and do things and work and build and create and all this for really food, shelter, and clothing, but we have been told that it is really money that we are doing all of this for, which supposedly that idea in and of itself, money, gives us food, shelter, and clothing, when in reality it does not. What gives us food, shelter, and clothing comes from the ground, just like money comes from the ground. Money is free. Food is free. Shelter takes some labor. Shelter takes some effort. Shelter takes design and ideas. I get that part. There are people that love to do that. Clothing, same thing. Money as a design, it's a piece of art. It's a piece of paper. It's a piece of art. It's backed by nothing. It's backed by nothing at all. People got together and said, let's do this and build this around this idea. And they did. And we are living in an idea of that. And it's really frustrating because there are people who have spent their lives doing the things that some of them actually frankly enjoyed doing because it gave them food, shelter, and clothing, or simply because they just enjoyed doing it and it just happened to give them food, shelter, and clothing. There was a time when you could get food, shelter, and clothing and there was no cost to it because there wasn't even any such thing as the idea of money. Governments. Hate to even talk about that, only simply because what is a government? A government is a man plus one man plus one man plus one man. It's a group of men or women. It's a group of people, and they are led literally by the idea of money. Well, what is that exactly? I mean, it's money. It's this ethereal idea. Well, what does it give me? Security. Well, what's that? Food, shelter, and clothing. Plain and simple. Oh, no. It gives me a boat, a plane. It gives me a mansion. Okay? To those people, it does give them a mansion and all that. Jewelry, big fucking deal. You are the masses. You are the 99 and 100 almost %. You are everyone. And there is a tiny, tiny microscopic group of people that live on this planet like pharaohs. They are telling everybody to do what they are to do, and you are the ants, so to speak, the worker bees. They live and everybody gives to them. And nobody questions anything that they do. And probably the main thing is because people fear pain. People fear death. People fear what could happen to the people that they love if held hostage in situations because somebody, say, won't do what it is that they really want them to do, which all is understandable. But here's the crazy thing. It's kind of a similar idea like this. Let's say you're in a theater and somebody starts shooting it, like happened recently. Who's going to fix that problem of the shooter? Is somebody going to run and maybe sacrifice their life in order to stop and to save everybody else from the carnage? Or are you all just going to sit there and let you get shot and just go, oh, it's all right, and that person becomes, so to speak, pharaoh? Obviously, a microscopic pharaoh, seriously lacking in everything. An idea has been presented thousands of years before. Jesus, I'm not a religious person, but Jesus was trying to get rid of this idea. He understood what it was doing. He felt love for people. He cared for people. He realized what was happening, and this whole tax crap and all this other stuff was happening to him as well, or to his parents, which is probably how he became in that level of thought. He understood. He was tired of this. He tried to get everybody to realize it. He became politically large. Because of that, they decided to kill him. Okay. That is the point. This is why people won't stand up or won't do anything, because they don't want to be a Jesus. They don't want to be that. But here's the thing. You all need to realize this. It's so tiring to me. You have no idea. Figure this out. Money is an idea only, purely and simple. We all adhere to it. We all abide by it. It's like a rule. All it really is a faucet. It turns things off or turns things on. Some people say, well, if you didn't have money, then all the stores would be empty. Well, yeah, then people would be to work, quite frankly. Then we'd have people actually working to create food, to create the things that are now no longer on the shelves. Why? Because previously there was no reason for them to work because they couldn't get food, shelter, and clothing because nobody could hire them. It's kind of like this. Imagine this. I go out to my yard. It's a fall day. There are twigs on the ground, leaves are falling and stuff like that. So I pick up these twigs, which are still pliable. And I decide to myself, well, I can fashion a little house out of these twigs with a little window and a doorway, and take the maple leaves and fashion a roof with that. And let's just say after building this little tiny home, I share it with you, and you say, wow, I really like that. I'll buy it from you. And I say, okay, that's fine. I'll sell it to you for $1. Or whatever your money is. And you say, great. And I exchange the $1 for that little house. The house came from the ground, literally. The only thing outside of that is me thinking of it. My idea. The house is my idea. That's it. Idea. I created that house.